Hi there, this is Tim with an Elite Dangerous video, and in this video there will be a channel update, and I'll be doing some chat about planetary landings and showing you a planetary landing in the Pleiades sector. And I'll be looking at a crash site with a crashed anaconda on the same planet. And right next to that anaconda is an unknown alien site with what are commonly being called the Barnacles. And on the same planet again, there's just an unknown surface signal with a little kind of outpost. So here we go, coming into land on the planet here. This was actually only my second planetary landing. I had done it earlier in this day. And as you can tell, if you are a regular on my channel, I haven't really been posting videos a lot lately. Various reasons for that. While I'm actually getting a little bit closer to this planet here, I'll tell you, I did actually build myself an office. I had to get a room, put up a dividing wall, and basically I've put all my stuff in it. I've put my monitors at eye level, finally. Things like that, so I should be able to do a lot more videos again now, having given up my office to a boy that we essentially adopted, although we haven't actually officially done that. We're just basically guardians, but basically I lost my office a year ago to him as a bedroom, and wasn't really able to record videos as much as I was the year before that. But here I am a lot closer to the surface. You can see various kind of purple things on the scanner. Those are kind of points of interest, things that usually it's outcrops where you can get some kind of a mineral. But I did see a trail of a ship right in front, and I knew that this planet should have the Barnacles on it somewhere. And you can see a white ship now in the distance coming into land, and then kind of following where he was going, saw a few objects on the surface of the planet, so went in to investigate, because I certainly wasn't doing a good job finding those Barnacles by myself. You can see various players coming and going, or dismissing their ships. Planetary landings works really well. I'm very pleased with how good of a job they've done. Okay, and this was only the second time that I had deployed my SRV as well, and took a little bit of a quick drive around, crashed into a few things, and then just basically brought my ship back and looked for the Barnacles after this. I think they've done a really good job with planetary landings. I like how each planet is obviously a little bit different because they've used procedural generation to create them. You get planets like you can see in the sky there. There's planets aren't necessarily round now. They can kind of look like a potato. There's no greater explanatory word than that. You know, they can have a huge crater that basically blows out an entire side of it. They can just be misshapen in various ways, which we've actually recently seen with the recent NASA photographs. You can see that planetary bodies are not all perfectly round, and that's something that I've always thought was the case. You know, I thought that, you know, gravity being what it is, everything would try to get as close as it can to a central point, and obviously the result of that would be a sphere. So here I left the crash site and saw some sulfur there, which was, it looked like it was something rolling, kind of like a seed. So kind of approaching here, and as I get closer you can see it is the Barnacles. I've actually found them, and you can see there's a couple of ships landed here, and what they're basically doing is they're shooting at them and collecting the little seeds. Now, there's various things that obviously people have said about these, that they could be pointing towards a certain star where the aliens live or whatever, but you know, from what I can see, they're not all pointing in the same place. So you know, there's various theories that, you know, if you look over the top, maybe the same way that the pyramids kind of align to more or less the same size as Orion's belt. You know, I thought maybe if you're looking from the top, you might be able to kind of plot a constellation of some sort. But obviously I wouldn't try to go and find that myself. Here I logged into Solo and was able to see one that wasn't destroyed and have a look around. You can see it lists itself as an organic structure. I tried scanning it, it didn't really do anything. And as you can hear, I don't have the Elite Dangerous music playing. So in a little while I'll basically stop talking and you'll be able to hear all of the strange murmurs and sounds and things as I move the camera and the SRV around. But there was basically nothing came out of a data link scan, which is all I could really think to do except from shooting it. You hear that? You can see on the top there, it's kind of difficult to see it right now, but you'll see it later. Actually, you can see it right up on the top now. There's like a circle symbol on the top of the main structure, and people have said that kind of looks like Barnard's loop. It also looks like one of the Magnolian clouds. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but there's all of these theories, and it's really interesting trying to work this stuff out. If you haven't followed the Barnacles thread in the forum, I would really suggest trying to keep up with it. Very difficult to do that because there's a lot of posts and a lot of theories. But here I'm going to use the free camera, look around, take some screenshots. Every single time the screen freezes, it's because I've taken a screenshot. And listen to the sound. You can see little blue kind of things shooting out of the seeds and all of these objects, really. And a little bit of fine mist as well. Now to me that sounds like if you've ever heard the sounds from a womb before birth, during an ultrasound scan or whatever. That's what a lot of these sounds sound like to me. And this is what one of the seeds looks like. So, I mean, what's my theory on this? It's very, very difficult to say. I don't really know how Frontier are fitting this in, but you know, one of the things that was kind of jokingly said to me that I'm now kind of worried about is that everybody who came here and saw these, kind of like the Alien movies, you know, you go back somewhere else with something attached to your face or some eggs in your hold. You know, there is a reference in Elite. If you go to the Ridley Scott station in the Zeon's system, there are leathery eggs, and as I arrive at this unknown surface signal here, there are alien references. So I just thought it would be really funny if everybody that has been to this site, unwittingly, when they go back to civilization, takes an alien with them that you know, somehow disrupts wherever they went to, or something that that I actually brought up in a private Facebook group that I'm in, was that it's kind of a nursery. So that central kind of section within the structure is basically an embryo of some sort in there, and everybody that's shooting at it, they're basically attacking an alien nursery with their baby inside. And obviously Frontier did say in the past that the first interaction that we have with the aliens will determine how they interact with players in the galaxy. So what everybody has done is gone there and shot at them, and potentially collected up their babies to sell back in civilization as just a simple mineral that's going to obviously be burned up and turned into something else. Now that sounds pretty interesting to me. It's, you know, it's a total unknown. You simply don't know what Frontier are actually doing here, and if you follow the forum thread, some of the theories are just fantastic. What I liked as well is that on the same planet there are what look at least to be human structures like this one. And for me, being new to planetary landings, pretty much having not played for like a month, it was really interesting to kind of explore these still. It's kind of old news for you people that are watching, really, but I thought it was pretty cool, so I just thought I would at least show a clip of kind of attacking one of these things. And obviously when you're in your ship, it's pretty easy to take them out because they can't do anything to your shields, really. And then I just landed and scanned that that structure that kind of looks like it has a chimney, the kind of the orange and yellow thing, and got a data point out of that I can sell back in civilization. But anyway, that's the end of my video with my theories and everything. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.